Hey guys, today I'm gonna be drawing a cute little soldier, which was a request by one of my viewers. So I hope you enjoy this. Let's go ahead and get a blank canvas and we'll start drawing a shape, like an oval shape. And just adjust it with the selection tool and transform tool if you need to. And then I go ahead and press Command G to group, and I draw the nose using the brush. Adjust it with the selection tool. Here I'm drawing the eyes. Just do it as many times as you want to get the shape perfect. And fill it with the bucket tool. And here just using the brush tool to draw the pupils. Once again in a new object, Command G that is. And here doing the eyebrows. And then straightening the eyebrows with the straightening tool. Just makes it quicker that way. And Command G again, grouping an object and drawing the mouth and stretching it a little with the selection tool. Now I'm doing everything separately, as you can see, just that allows me to later be able to move all the different body parts if I need to. And here I decided to change the color of his face, of his skin. And here I'm starting on the helmet, using the brush tool, adjusting any lines which you don't like the look of, filling it with the bucket, and just doing a bit of a highlight. Changing the brush size so I can do a thinner line, and just smoothing it out a little bit, and then using the line tool to create this sort of camouflage on the helmet. Now I'm gonna be doing like a little star symbol for his helmet. Once again using the straightening tool just to make the edges more pointy, and adjusting the positioning. This is the great thing about putting things in objects separately, like grouping things, because you can move them at a later stage, as I'll be doing with the helmet. If you think that the helmet's, this is doing the background of the helmet, the back part. And now I can grab the back part and the foreground, and I can move it, as you can see, up and down if I need to. I can reshape it, resize it, sorry. This is doing the straps. It's very convenient to group while you're drawing in Flash. That's what Adobe Animate, sorry. It used to be Flash, now it's called Adobe Animate. So that's my head done, basically. And all I'm doing is just grabbing a part of it, just so I can pick the colors of it. The thing with Adobe Animate is if you've got your objects grouped, you can pick colors, but if you've got them in symbols, you'd have to go inside the symbol to pick your colors, or you can use the swatches, but it's just a bad habit of mine that I actually slice a portion of the character and I just pick my colors from the selection of colors on the side there, you can see. Just adjusting any lines that I might not like. Where we're doing the belt part. Just using the brush. And putting that in a group of its own. It almost makes a little puppet, little character that you can use later on, and you can move all the body parts separately. You don't interfere with anything. If you want to change the position of the hand, if you want to make him point to something, if you want to make him hold stuff, it's very convenient when it comes to animation afterwards, because you're almost creating like a little puppet. So using the brush here, as you can see, just to draw the hand, rotating it. So I think yeah, the hand's too straight, so here I am actually gonna make it a little more curved so he can be holding the rifle later on. I usually just sketch my character out on a piece of paper, a very rough sketch, before I start doing it, doing the final sort of little drawing in Adobe Animate. Just gives me an idea of what I'm about to actually draw. You can also scan your character and then trace it if you want. That's an option. So just have to pick the right color here for the hand. As you can see, the hand is also in a separate group object, which means that when I'll do the rifle, I can actually put the rifle behind the hands, but in front of the face and in front of one of the arms. It's gonna come in useful later on. You'll see what I mean. It's just doing the legs, just using the brush tool, selection tool, just to adjust my tapering, and copying my object just to have two legs, putting the rotation point at the top. And here I go, and I'm actually creating the rifle now. Just drawing it with the brush tool. At least that's what I think our rifle looks like. And using the bucket tool to just fill in all the colors. And putting the highlights on just to give it more of a 3D effect. It's a quick and easy way just to make things stand out a little bit. And then just grabbing the whole thing, smoothing it out with the smoothing tool. Just sometimes I prefer it than the rough line work you get when you just draw things. Here, as I was talking about, I can move the arm forward. And as you can see, the hand that's holding the gun, that hand there, is actually in the foreground, while the arm is in the background. And that's why I separated the hand and the arm in this case. Okay, so convert all your objects to symbols, adjust your rotation points, get rid of that little. And I'm just adjusting the rifle here just so it sits in the correct position, I guess. Putting the shadow, and as he's got black boots, I decided to make it a little transparent, the shadow, just so his boots stand out a little bit more. Then I turn the whole thing into a symbol, and I distribute all the different body parts to different layers. You just right click and distribute the layers. And here I'm going inside the symbol of the eyes and just moving the eyebrows down, just making him look like he's blinking. That takes about 3 frames usually. Just a simple animation of squishing the eyes and then just filling it in, squishing it even further, slicing off a part of it. And as you can see, using the grouping means you don't interfere with cutting the eyebrows if you want to cut the eyes. So that's useful also. Just decided to round up the shoulder here. It looks a little nicer. And when you finished all your body parts, then you just create motion tween. And in this, I think I'm going about 30 frames a second here, so I decided to place my keyframes apart, I think about 20 frames or so, not sure. You just move the body parts in and out, make the body breathe in, make the head move back, and arms up and down. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Please subscribe.